When it seems like fear is all around us and our hearts are stirred up with anxiety or tension, maybe it's even anger and just strong emotion of some kind that is keeping us from feeling calm in our spirits and being able to engage in healthy ways with others maybe, or unable to sleep, maybe unable to be productive at the things that we need to do each day because anxiety or sadness or anger are weighing us down. It can be the result of taking on too many worries and concerns, taking on the what if outcomes. What happens if this occurs? Or because this happened, that means that it's going to be this way. And when we try to figure out all those scenarios, it's exhausting. And we weren't designed to carry all that. Only God was designed to carry all that. There are times when we're just not going to know the answer. Times when we simply need to say, Lord, I am doing what I can. I am trying, but I'm going to have to just trust you in this because it is clear that this is not an area that I can fix, or I need to accept that I can't fix it. It seems like I can. I want to, but I can't. And Lord, I have to trust you. I don't know where else to go. Sometimes that's just the cry of my heart. Like, I'm tired. I'm tired of trying to figure it out. And I just need you. Help me see what things I need to say, Lord, I'm giving them back to you. I've been hanging on to them, but I'm giving them back to you. I was encouraged by scripture in Psalm 31. There are some verses in here that are repeated by Jesus on the cross. And when I think of the tension that a lot of us feel with what if concerns, that anxiousness that kind of gets stirred up, or the sadness or the anger, what is it like to take rest and to step back? And so I'm reading Psalm 31 with that in mind. And I'm going to read a little bit to you today. In you, O Lord, do I take refuge. Let me never be put to shame. In your righteousness, deliver me. Incline your ear to me. Rescue me speedily. Be a rock of refuge for me, a strong fortress to save me. For you are my rock and my fortress. And I'm going to read this again. We can say this out loud. We can say it in our hearts and follow along with me and say this to God. For you are my rock and my fortress, and for your name's sake, you lead me and guide me. You take me out of the net they have hidden for me, for you are my refuge. Into your hand I commit my spirit. You have redeemed me, O Lord, faithful God. I hate those who pay regard to worthless idols, but I trust in the Lord. This reminds me to think of the idols in my own heart and to say, no, I don't want that in my life. Anything that comes before you, God, I want it to be you first and foremost. And I choose to trust in the Lord. Verse 7 of Psalm 31, I will rejoice and be glad in your steadfast love, because you have seen my affliction. You have known the distress of my soul, and you have not delivered me into the hand of my enemy. You have set my feet in a broad place. Be gracious to me, O Lord, for I am in distress. I'm going to skip down to verse 14, which again says, but I trust in you, O Lord. I say, you are my God. And let us end on that note. Whatever you're experiencing today that's causing anxiety or sadness or anger or fear, let us remind our hearts that God is our rock and our fortress, and let us incline our ears to hear his voice today and to respond to his call on our hearts. Take care, friends.